Hey guys, it's Tana and welcome to my channel. So today's video was supposed to be the g.o.a.t Make Kit tutorials, and that's not going to happen. I will tell you about that in a little bit. These washi tapes you see here, they're not really part of my haul. My mother got them for me. She's a big Instagram person and does a lot of creating photos and doing stuff with original photos on there. So anyway, she saw an ad for these washi tapes. Now those first three I think were from an artist, maybe Van Gogh. I'm not good with artists. Anyway, I know they're supposed to be replicas of the paintings. Now then there was a set with a whole bunch of like ferns and leaves and stripes, and then one by itself with feathers. So I just put them all on a piece of poster board here so you guys could see what they looked like. That first panel is the ones by the artist, formerly known as I don't know who it is. And there's some teeth marks in it because as soon as we got it home, Jax decided to throw it in the dog crate and feed it to the dog. I rescued it in time, but it got a little damaged. And there's the other ones right there. Okay, so thank you, Mom. Shout out to Mom for those. So here's the cards really quick before I show you my haul for this month. This first card, I just took the yarn stamp and the scissors and stamped them all over that panel, colored them in with my Copics. I even had a list of the Copics to put up on this video for you guys of all the colors I used. And then I cut that heart out from just a layer of dried Nouveau embellishment paste and cut the knitting needles out of glitter cardstock. This one here took a lot of work. I really liked that sequin stamp and I wanted it to look like they were falling, so there was a lot of masking and stamping. I added some real sequins and then I used that washi tape as the background panel, and the sequin panel was cut out with a long fawn square dotted rectangle or dotted square die. I don't even know how I said that. I mangled that, you guys, and I popped it up on foam tape. Now this one, I really wanted to use that embossing powder, so I just used Distress Oxide, Shaded Lilac, and Wilted Violet on that panel. Added a little water, dried it off, and then embossed that envelope stamp over and over again. Embossed it with the glitter or embossing powder that came in the kit. And the panel that's matted on is actually a piece of vellum covered entirely in the embossing powder from the kit. And then I just added the sentiment strip. This one is my favorite card. I just used that open paint tube and lined it up along the edge there, colored them in rainbow colors, and I used two different sentiments for this card and put them together. Hi there, sending crafty hugs, stamped them out in the color that coordinated, and used glossy accents on the paint spilling out of the tubes, and a piece of the baker's twine that was wrapped around the kit down there towards the bottom. Now that panel is popped up on foam tape. I was so busy talking I don't know if I showed it, but I left a space to wrap the baker's twine around. So my first little part of the haul is I ordered that teacher die from Heffy Doodle, but I ordered this stuff from Simon Says Stamp, and then this set because I want to make cards for the teachers to say thank you. It's got a lot of cute little, well, a couple cute sentiments. Coffee on the daily, I think it says, is just good math. Teacher's gonna teach. E equals MC squared. And then I ordered from Neat and Tangled. I'm trying to catch up here. I gotta figure out when I edit how to leave myself more time to talk. I really loved this foliage frame, and this stamp set is huge. Like, in my hands it felt bigger than those big stamp sets from Simon Says Stamp. I didn't even think to measure it when I was making the video. Came with a lot of cute sentiments. I'm sure you guys read them while I was rambling on. Excuse me. And then there's this farm one with a few cute sayings, and the one underneath it is the one's called Goat, and you'll see that in a second, and that one has a goat and a farmer on it. I don't have any farm stamp sets. No farm animals, no farm buildings, nothing. I thought this was a good stash builder. And I needed something to use my miniature not too shabby sentiment set that I got on the make in February, so this comes in handy. So as I was saying, or as I was not saying, because now I forgot what I was going to say. I was just frustrated with the whole day. That's what I was going to say. I spent all day editing, you guys, and I'm just going to say it now. I am going to be in, as long as everything worked out well this weekend, the Save the Crafty YouTuber hop. And that's what I've been working on this month. As you can see, this is just a small interruption. My Club c.o.a.t kit for this month, which I have not used yet. But I think I'm going to do a quick video tomorrow using the Club c.o.a.t. Okay, back to it. So I managed to do my video, got thrown into editing, got it all done for the hop, did my description, got a little help from my friends, Mary and Corin when I had a couple questions, got it sent in to Justine, all that, all good. Then I spent all day today editing the Hero Arts video for you guys. All of a sudden, video stopped transferring to my iPad. And then I figured out I could use my phone, so I re-downloaded the app I already purchased for the iPad for editing and just did it on my phone, and that was working. And then all of a sudden my phone shut off and I lost it all. When I signed back in, it said my stuff was gone. It was gone off iCloud, it was gone off my iPad, it was gone off everything. And this was after spending a whole day on it. So I just said, forget it, and I decided to do this video. Okay, now this right here really quick is my order from Catherine Pooler, my regular order. This is written on every order I've ever gotten from her. And if you guys can figure out what that says after thank you, I would love to know, because I have no idea. At first I thought that it was my name and they were getting it wrong, but that's not the case. Okay, so while you're looking at these inks, these are all the new inks I got, and obviously you're able to read the names. The ones on the left are the ones from the new set of colors she added, and the ones on the right are just ones I don't have yet. So anyway, I got frustrated with that. I did this video once and I thought that it stopped because Dan was texting me and I kept answering. So then I did it a second time and it turned off on me again. Then I realized that somewhere along the way, with my phone shutting off and messing around with the videos on the iPad and messing around with them on my phone, iCloud was saving them over and over and over and over again. And then when I went onto iCloud to see why my drive was being told I was full, it was full, I realized that it was crammed packed full of pictures that I had already printed out that for some reason was automatically transferring. I'm sorry, I'm listening. Riley's screaming my name. And let me just finish this video, because otherwise I'm never going to get through it. Anyway, long story short, even this video took me 3 times of doing it before I finally got it done. So I really love this Poignant Poppy set. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. The layering was a little bit difficult until you realize they sent along the sheet to show you how the layer goes and what order it goes in. So right here I'm just going to try out the stamps, the new colors that I received. Now you'll see that there is a reason to my rhyme here, a rhyme to my reason. I don't have very many yellows in the Catherine Pooler inks. I just have the 2 minis in the mini set, Tiki Torch and Tiara, I think it is. So I picked up the lemongrass because it was new, but also the 2 yellows that coordinate with it, which are Shea Butter and Sauna. I also wanted to do the yellow greens, but that would have been pushing it. I spent a lot of money this month. And then with the reds, I bought Rouge because that was a new color. But I also bought that because at Christmas time, after I won the inks in the last Save the Crafty YouTuber hop, I won the Aquatini and Orange Twist Catherine Pooler inks, and that's what got me hooked on them. I also purchased, when I received the ones that I won, Peppermint Scrub and Spruce. So the Peppermint Scrub goes right along with the Rouge and the Rose Petals. And I also picked up the Rose Petal today. Then I purchased the Sage because I already had Spruce and Seafoam. Spruce and Seafoam at home. so that way the sage goes right in between those two. And I like it that I have a set of 3 complementing colors. I am now up to, you'll see at the end, quite a few Catherine Pooler inks, but not nearly as many as she has. And it's going to take me some time. So here I'm just showing you each poppy. There's the first one and the second one, and then the leaf that comes with it. And I do the leaf in 2 different shades. I do it in the sage, the seafoam, sage, and spruce, and then I do it in lime ricky, grass skirt, and sage. Riley woke up here. She's just leaning against me, calling my name. If you guys heard that at all, I apologize. But I'm already way into this editing, and I don't know if I can stop and restart. So she's just going to have to wait a minute, huh, baby? I do like all the colors I bought today, though. They're really pretty colors, and I am totally hooked on her inks. I am going to be doing a D-stash soon, sometime in the next couple months. My inks, a lot of the inks cubes that came in kits that I hardly ever use after the kits, stuff like that. I want to try to get down to just what I use the most, because a lot of the stuff I hardly use. Stamp sets that I hardly use, a lot of them came in kits, but some of them I bought and just never got around to using, or only used once. Just a lot of things coming up. Now that I can edit, I'll be doing that more often. You'll be seeing actual tutorials, instead of just seeing the final cards. Just a lot of things I have planned. I'm very excited about being in the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop. At first I got scared when I received that letter saying I was chosen, and then I got excited, but I really was thrown into the editing, so that's why I hurried up and I rushed and got the rest of the pictures printed, and then I had to choose what my video was going to be about and all of that. So that's coming up this weekend, guys. I will start advertising for it this weekend. I was kind of waiting for an email from Justine if I read the information correctly, so I didn't want to do too much talking about it, and that's why I didn't say anything until now. But plus I wanted to make sure everything worked out okay. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see other people's videos. I can't wait to do it. And this was actually the poppies and leaf that I did in the second video that got cut off. So I just wanted to show you because I think I did them a little bit differently. I really want to get the last new ink color, Queen for a Day, but I didn't buy it this time around because I don't have any purples at all. The closest I have to a Catherine Pooler purple is Flirty Fuchsia, and that's more like a pink. So that's going to be another set of 3 I'm going to have to buy, so that's going to have to wait till next time. I think I'm up to 24 Catherine Pooler inks. You will see the pile at the end of this video. I don't know how many inks there are total, but I know that I'm not close to having them all. Even if I'm almost halfway, I still have to buy all the re-inkers, otherwise it's all for nothing. Excuse me. So I'd love for you guys to let me know what you think of the video so far with the editing. I know this is only the second one that you've seen. Also, if you want to see more Hero Arts cards, because that was only 4, I was working on a 5th, which I expected to do today, and then was messing around all day with the editing. So if you want me to move on to the Club Cersei and the stuff I picked up that came in the mail today, you let me know. If you'd rather I do the last 5 cards first, let me know that also. I have a pile of new stuff that I haven't used yet that's starting to pile up with all this. I haven't been doing a lot of stamping because I've been working with throwing myself into learning how to edit for the Save the Crafty YouTuber hop. I wanted to make sure that I'm glad I did it though. I'm glad I got thrown into it. I feel like if I hadn't had a deadline, then I probably would have procrastinated a little bit, and it probably would have taken me a little bit more time. I mean, this really forced me to learn how to do it. And nobody could really teach me how to edit because nobody had the program that I downloaded. There were other questions that Corin and Mary helped me answer, but when it came to the actual editing and voiceover, I was on my own. I am really unhappy with my voiceover for that video though. I did it, I think 8 times total, and I'm still not happy with it. And I think it was just because it was my very first voiceover. Alright, so we're getting there now. We're on the leaves, and it looks like we're on the second layer of the second leaf. So there's one more layer for those, and then I think I pile up all the inks, and that's it. I really thought I wasn't going to have time to talk about all that. I'm glad I got it in there. I mean, obviously you guys don't need to see me follow the stamping in order. It's right there. So, and I just followed the sheet. Now that sheet wasn't inside the stamp set. It came in the envelope or in the package, but it was not inside the stamp set. And I'm glad she sent it because there's really no arrows or anything. There's no numbers. It doesn't tell you what layer goes, you know, obviously the solid one goes first, but then what goes after that, you know what I mean? So I think it would have been a little confusing if that piece of paper wasn't in there. And I just threw I think it was spruce I used, and I used spruce on both leaves for the outline. And I think it goes okay with the lime Ricky and the grass skirt. And then I just wanted to show you guys the sentiments, the 2 sentiments that came with this kit, or this set. So I stamped them out with the juniper mist so they would be nice and dark and you could read them easily. I think that one says, "Lest we forget." And because I'm doing this on my phone, my screen right now as I'm doing the voiceover, where I'm actually watching the video, is super tiny, so it's kind of hard to see details. And then I flip the paper over for the other sentiment because it's bigger. And this one I do not remember word for word. Let's see what it says. I love how easily these inks clean up and how easily they stamp. It's so nice. It's one of the only inks that I don't worry about using a Misty with. Although for the stem of that flower I will definitely use a Misty because it was a pain in the butt. It's hard to... I didn't read it. I couldn't read it, you guys. Hopefully you caught it. It was too small for me. But I'll definitely do a video with those to do a few sympathy card ideas. And here's where I start piling up the Catherine Pooler inks. I do want to remind you guys, I do have your list of ideas for videos too. It's just that I have to catch up, but I have not forgotten. I know a couple of people want to see an Arteza watercolor marker video again. It looks like a lot, doesn't it, those inks? It looks like a lot, but it's really not compared to the amount of colors she actually has out for sale. I would love to be on her design team. I really would. So I did 24. I think 24 in all I have so far. And that's just to remind me to tell you guys, if you want to see those last 5 cards, or you want to see me make 5 more cards, to comment below and let me know. Let me know what you want to see next. And as always, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notify bell for the next giveaways. Bye bye for now.